we got this need to belong. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're out, you know, it's like you see the pack over here and you're like, man, I kind of want to be with that pack, but, like, I know I'm built different. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So how can you encourage people that kind of feel different to sort of embrace it versus, like, being uncomfortable about it?
Man, perspective shift. Like, once people get over the thing being different, it's usually hella embrace that come with it. You know, it's like, when you see a fire-ass new car and you've never seen it on the road, like, you know, sometimes we driving and we like, nigga, what is that? That's because it's different, right? You don't say that to the same old Corolla that you see all the time. No, not the Corolla. I fuck with Corolla. But it's like, you don't say that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
When you see something different, it's like, ugh, what is that? And that's something to embrace. That's not nothing to be ashamed about. It's like, yeah, it is. You feel me? But it takes a little while to get there. But once you get there, it's home. You feel me?
But sometimes those other cars, the Audi's not talking shit to the Corolla because it's different though. Sometimes people can do that though, right?
Yeah.
So how do you silence those voices? And there's that side of it too.
You can't silence something. You shouldn't want to. It's gonna happen your whole life. Your entire life, you're gonna have that. It just teaches you to persevere. You feel me? Keep on going. Keep on going. Like, you know, you could live your whole life trying to shut people up, or you could just kind of do your thing and let them say whatever they gonna say. And some days it's gonna be bothersome. Some days it's gonna be harder than the other days, but go. Stay focused on the goal. And you just gotta focus on the doing. Simple as that. The person who said something usually has never got as much done as a person who was doing something. You know, there's people who spend time talking about things, and there's people who spend time doing things. And they're in different places in the world.
Right there. One of my favorite things I heard on this is like, you really get hated on by somebody doing more than you because, you know what I'm saying, it's true.
True, right? Right? The niggas who are getting shit done and focus on what they building, it's seldom, right? It's very seldom. And if they are hating on you, it's constructively. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
it's not just because they don't enjoy how you look or how you sound or some shit like that. You feel me?
That's real. You've seen the Genius documentary, right?
Of course.
I had those guys on the last episode, man.
Who'd you have? Cootie and Chike?
Cootie and Chike.
Yeah, I did something with Cootie and Chike a few months back.
Yeah, man, those guys are the
energy.
Truth.
Yeah, love it.
They looked at Kanye like, you're just a producer, you're not a rapper.
Right.
It's crazy. And now look at, you know what I mean? So you got to trust it. If you feel it, you got to trust it.
Yeah, people expect you to be what you show them you are. Kanye was showing every nigga he came across beats. Of course they're like, nigga, you're a producer. That's what they seen him. Every time they seen him, he was making a beat for someone or had a beat for someone. So, of course, when you come out of that and you're like, nah, I want to do this. And they like, but we've seen you, always seen you do is make, you feel me? That comes with that. That's what they displayed from you. People expect you to be exactly as you showed them you are. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true, man. We got to categorize everything. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Even when I worked at I worked at Interscope for a while. It's like a new artist for like, it sounds like Pharrell meets The Weeknd. You know what I mean? Like, we need something to grab onto.
Right. If I'm in a grocery store and they took down all the signs, I'd be like, damn. I wish they had things categorized, you feel me? But when it comes to art and humans, sometimes that doesn't work in your favor, you feel me? It could be stifling or hinders them, but that same thing, it has this duality, you feel me? When it's necessary, it's great because I can go on Spotify and the algorithm is going to send me someone who sounds like Brent Fires or sounds like Frank Ocean or sounds like Kendrick, you know, and that works. Yeah. What did you do at Interscope?
A&R. Artist development.
How'd you get into that?
Man, I just, here's the long story short. I got 5 lawyers in my immediate family. The only thing I thought I was going to do was go be a lawyer. And then when I got accepted.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah. When I got accepted to law school, my family was more excited about it than me, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got a problem," you know. And then I believe I'm a God guy, man. I'm a universe. Like I think things happen in my life. When I look back, things happen at the right time, at the right moment.
Right.
And I discovered this job called A&R, which, if you're not working in music, you don't know what A&R is, but you know, it's the people that at the label that get charged with finding new music, right?
Right.
And I was like, I can't believe people get a paycheck to do that, you know? And my dad was a child prodigy. He played with the Detroit Symphony when he was 8 on piano. So I just grew up listening to all the best music. I think this is why, like, I'm like riding the same frequency as you. Because when I was at the label, I was like, yo, like, it doesn't matter how dope an artist is. If they only have like 1,000 fans, like the label's not going to get behind it. The label was getting behind things that were trash that had like, you know, hundreds of thousands of views and shit. And so I was like, wait, I'm in the wrong environment.
As a label, music is your investment, right? You're diversifying your portfolio. And for us, there's easy investments and difficult investments. To me, making merch is an easy investment because I know it's like, well, I already sold 1,000, so I know I can do 10,000 ticket shows. And the labels look at that shit the same, right? If I have to choose 2 artists to make an investment in as just an investment, not anything that has my heart in it, just what's going to yield me money. And one of them you see, oh, well, they already sold 500,000 of these, so it's easier to sell, right? But it's like with music, you really can't use this.
But bro, that's short money to me.
Short money is king too.
I mean, it keeps
I need capital right now. Nigga, it's like 20 years is great because I want to kick back in 20 years. But if I made $1 million today, 20 years I might be on 100 of them. You feel me? So
even if you could have had Amazon stock in like 1986,
you
right, or whatever,
would like a check. Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
That shit sucks because it's really for some people, it's just an investment. It's not really like a deep care regard for the artist. Just like, nigga, that shit's selling. It's like music for them is like retail arbitrage. You can find an item that's already selling well that you could just black label and get, you know, X amount. And that's what they do on Amazon FBA, right? They get a product and then they run it to the ground. It's like, all right, we need to find the next product. It's literally, they're doing retail arbitrage in music.
I'm built different. Like, I think music is sacred.
Right.
So I don't look at it like that.
Right.
You know. But you got to balance both.
You have a hard time there?
Oh, really hard time, bro. Right. Really hard time. And when I would meet people, they'd be like, wait, you weren't at the label? Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I was just different. Right. You know? But and that's where we started a conversation about kind of embracing what makes you different.
Right.